Should you have a marketing budget for your school? When should you stop running ads? When should you continue? When should you stop marketing or give it a little break? Thank you for tuning into the show. Whether you are watching this on martialartsmedia.com or on YouTube or listening while on the move on iTunes, Spotify, or Stitcher, this is the Martial Arts Media Business Podcast. My name is George Fourie, and on this show we interview top martial arts school owners, share success stories, share martial arts stories from great martial arts experts, and then we talk about lead generation and marketing strategies in between. So a quick heads up before we jump into the show. I just wanted to make sure that you are already part of our Martial Arts Media business community. It is our free Facebook group where we hang out every day. We talk about lead generation, marketing, and all things martial arts. You can jump in by either clicking a link close to this video or go to martialartsmedia.group. So not martialartsmedia.com, just martialartsmedia.group. That'll take you there. That's the best place for you to go after the show. We are in there every day, and there's a bunch of free resources that we have already uploaded into the group. Things about how to attract the right students, how to increase your sign-up base, how to retain more members, etc. So jump into the show. I will catch you in the group once the show is done. Enjoy. I'll speak to you soon. Should you have a marketing budget for your school? When should you stop running ads? When should you continue? When should you stop marketing or give it a little break? Important topic. So let's jump in. Hey, Georgia, hope you're doing fantastic. So I just got off a coaching call with our group, our partners power hour session that we run a couple of times every week. And we had discussed two very separate scenarios. One, when you should stop running your ads and when you should continue. And when you should have a budget, marketing budget, when should you stick to it and when not. All right, so this is super important. And I really want to bring this up because I see this come up so often. And so let's talk about the first scenario. So one of our members doing really, really well with their ads, with their campaign. And leads are coming in and it's really working well, right? So the ads are working well, the campaigns are coming in, and we ran we fine-tuned the conversion process of making sure that the leads that are coming in are being signed up and followed up properly, and all being signed up through our Messenger sign-up method, through Messenger, through chat. And so all that is working well. And so we got on the call, and our member mentioned that, they brought down the budget. And so we started looking at the numbers and said, well, leads aren't really coming in as they should. And so digging into the numbers, it kind of all revealed itself, right? So what it comes down to, and this is for most, when you are attaching a budget to your marketing, then you are trading pennies for dollars, right? You are trying to save pennies and sacrificing big dollars. In this case, we were calculating that, over the next 90 days, that we want to grow by at least 30 to 40 students. And so those 30 to 40 students would calculate in $48,000 worth of revenue over the year. So that's a substantial amount. And the ad spend to get there based on the conversions were well in the range of just about $1,000. So the question came up, how often would you trade $1,000 for $48,000? All day long, right? If you could trade $1,000 for $48,000, you'll do it all day long. But when you don't have that big picture in front of you and the plan clear, it's easy to try and think that, hang on, I just need to save the dollars on my marketing. But here's the thing with marketing, right? Marketing, it's never going to run as smooth as you think. And, at the time of us recording this right now, ads are running great. But, if you've done marketing for a while, that's not always the case. Things happen in marketing, and sometimes marketing is not as great. So when your ads are converting and you've run the numbers and they're doing well, then in my opinion, you got to milk it for what it's worth. As in, generate the leads and sign students up until things start to break. And what I mean by break is break through to the next level. Because with any growth and going from one level, going from 50 students to 100 to 200, as you know, every phase of growth, something else is going to break. So, and that causes some discomfort in itself. So run the ad until something breaks, and then you can maybe look at slowing down or throttling down your growth. But we really do deep dives on that, because sometimes it's just get in our own way of our own success, and we stop before we really need to, right? And all growth in any business creates discomfort. You get comfortable with something, and now you got to grow it, and then it creates discomfort. And for you, now you got to get more instructors, or your classes are at capacity, and so now you have a whole different scenario, a whole new set of problems to deal with, right? So, look, if your marketing campaigns are working, they might not be working tomorrow. So, go all in and fill up those classes. Unless you reach to a point where, like, one of our other members were discussing, well, they are now at full capacity. And so they're trimming down all their classes, but they are running a wait list, which is super powerful as well. And, so we have that's a whole different story and a whole other strategy with that. But hey, if you are trimming down your growth because you have a marketing budget and you know how to run them, and your numbers are looking good, then take away that budget and start growing. That's it. Look, if you need help with getting clear on those numbers and knowing when you should be growing and when you should be slowing down, reach out wherever you watch this video, send us a message. Maybe we can help. Anyway, have a good week. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks again for tuning in. Was it helpful? Did you get something of good value for your martial arts business? Then please do me a favor and let us know. Leave us a comment wherever you watched or listened to this, or just head over to iTunes and just leave us an awesome review. That way we'll know that we are on the right track, and we'll keep bringing you great shows with great interviews, sharing great strategies and tips. So if you haven't yet, now's a good time to head over to our group, martialartsmedia.group. That's the Martial Arts Media business community. I'll see you in the group, and I will see you on the next show.